Hello everybody and welcome again to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be explaining my methods on how I draw ponies and generally yapping about my art process once again. This piece was done in Procreate. It was done in 5 hours and 27 minutes and I was done with my Gen 2 Apple Pencil and a Dream. Now, this one was my first ever actual pony commission. I've been drawing ponies for such a long time, and I've only just recently opened commissions again, and, well, again, I mean, like, properly for the first time. So this one was my first pony that I've done for someone else, and it was very cool, and they were awesome and very lovely, and have been supporting me, like, doing amazing in my streams and stuff, and chatting, and yeah, it was really cool. I really like this person and this pony, and yeah, it was really cool. Anyway, so I'll continue and we'll see what I did and take a look, see if I can actually explain something a little bit better than my other couple videos. Alright, so getting into it, they wanted kind of the same pose that I did for another art piece on a stream, so I pretty much just laid it out exactly the same, did a little bit different just so I can kind of show off the pony's actual anatomy, and like, obviously they're a shark, they're cool as hell. I want to show that off a little bit more, so I did change the pose up a little bit just so that the fin and the tail were a little bit more obvious, just so that silhouette and coolness of the character is able to be seen, like, I don't know, quite obviously sort of thing. So got the pose right pretty quickly, sent it off to them, they really liked it. Immediately start getting into the details, started on their hair, making sure that all of the little ear nicks slash like shape is all right and everything. So at the moment I'm just kind of going over all of the stuff and making sure that all of the base anatomy for the pony is correct. I'm doing my weird line art thing obviously once again and just erasing all of the sketch and doing line art over it. So here's me giving a little bit of an outline for the clothes, just making sure that they'll all look okay in the right spot, that perspective's okay for the clothing, just making sure that all of those details, words, all of those details are actually there. So fixed up a couple different things that I didn't add correctly the first time around, made sure everything's there, did a mask on the bottom layer just to make sure that all of the anatomy was still correct underneath and that the clothes were able to be seen over the top. And then this is just me drawing their cutie mark just so that it's actually done correctly. While me drawing my signature at the bottom of it just to send it off to them again. Just wanted to make sure that they were still happy with the line art and that I can continue on with colours. So here's me cleaning up all of the line art that I did. It doesn't look too obvious on the replay on how kind of I don't know if it's weird to say dirty, but like it was very like kind of scratchy looking still, so I tried to keep most of the line art as clean as I possibly can, but there was just a couple nitpicky bits that were kind of sticking out or looking real weird. So yeah, I spent a good amount of time just kind of cleaning everything up, making sure that it is line art, it is clean, there is no weird like textures or anything, and then here we are getting into color. Fixed up a couple other bits because I forgot about them earlier. Oopsie. And then here's my base colors for everything. Just want to test a different background. It was just the one that they gave me on their reference sheet. And I was like, alright, cool. Well, base colors, make sure it's all okay. I always render the eyes first. I don't know why. Yeah, so there's all of our base colors done. Oh my god, there we go. And then I was just changing the outline for the line art just so that it looks more realistic, more cool sort of thing, and we're getting into kind of basic shading, a little bit of background. I didn't really know what background to do for it. They kind of gave me freedom of just make it cool, I guess, sort of background. So here I am getting into shading, just making sure all the colors are getting grabbed from the background. As I said in the last couple of videos, I'm trying to learn a little bit more about making art more realistic or more like cool looking sort of thing. So I'm doing a little bit of shading, some subsurface scatterings, adding the red on the edge of like light areas and adding different colors in like the shading areas just to like make stuff pop out a little bit more, make it all a little bit more obvious. And then here's me fiddling with the background again just to see if I can actually get it looking good. All of my blending and fiddling with different colors and stuff actually came out quite nicely. I really like how the shading turned out on this one, and I've been attempting to try and do the same thing for a lot of my other pieces recently, just because I like the little lines on the edges and the kind of subsurface stuff that I did try in this piece. At the moment I'm shading all of the clothes, just making sure those are all correct. And oh my god, specifically this bit right here, I love. It looks so nice. It's one of the most professional looking pieces I've definitely done. And thankfully it's also a commission, so they did pay for it. I hope they liked it. So it was very cool to do. It was very fun to draw someone else's pony, like getting paid to do it. Usually I'll do like free stuff on like streams and everything, and getting paid to do it was very cool. I lived out my childhood dream for this. Yeah, that's just me fiddling with the background. Oh, the foreground. That's what I missed out on my last video. So I was fiddling with the background and foreground just to make sure that the pony completely fit and everything. And there we go. That's it. The pony is all done. Ah. So all of my nice little extra shading bits on the inside. God, it's one of the best things I've done in a very long while. I really liked it. They were lovely to be commissioned by as well, so I hope they commission me once again, and I hope you all liked the video and kind of general yapping I did for an explanation of my process. I hope to see you all in the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe if there's any other questions or you want to see some more of this stuff. Anyway, goodbye.